Hey guys, James at Kartz-N-Fartz. So I'm getting ready to start a lithium install. This is on a bad boy buggy. This is a 48 volt system, but it doesn't have 6 8-volt batteries like your standard golf cart. It actually has 8 6-volt batteries. And I think they do that to get more lead, more amp hours is what the reason I think they do that. So this thing is going to be a lot lighter, but I'm just going to use this as an example. I want to show you guys, if you're jumping into a lithium install, this is hopefully going to be for my customers, and if you're not one of my customers, give me a call if you're looking to go to lithium, and show you how to probe the way it's wired up currently. So right now the cart's working, it just doesn't have any life in the battery system, so we're going to get rid of all that. But there's some extra wires in there. This one actually has a winch, has some other running lights. So anyway, let's jump at it. So right when I started doing this, I said I need to make a video, maybe it can help some people out. So if you've got a voltmeter like that, or maybe even a test light style voltmeter, find your main negative. What a lot of people don't know is that the main negative is shared with your 12 volt reducers and also your battery pack on 99% of golf carts that I've ever worked on. So find your main negative, your main positive, probe it. You see I got 49 volts, but it doesn't stay there long. Like I said, it's getting ready to get an eco battery. So now I'm gonna look for any wires besides the cables and see what they are, and then I'm just gonna tag it. So that's a 48 volt source. So as I'm chasing my batteries down, here's a wire right here. So probe it. I've got 36 volts. So I've done some bad boy buggies before, but so ideally you'd want a 36 volt source to feed that reducer, but I think I can make it work with my eco battery step down, but we'll conquer that when we get there. Over here, I've got a pretty thick negative cable. That's at a 24 volt setup. And I've also got this extra solenoid. I'm 99% sure that is for the winch. So I'm gonna get a piece of tape and I'm gonna mark that 24 volts. That way when I hook up the winch, I'll know that that's set up to a 24 volt system. I'm looking, there's no extra wires on here. And now I also have, hey guys, I walked around the other side and I traced that black wire, and that black wire does go to one side of this solenoid for the winch. And I traced the other side, and it was this wire sticking off. So I moved my test lead around to the negative, which is the black wire, over to the positive over there, and it's 12 volts. Whoops, 12.2 volts. So the winch system, which is these thicker cables, it's running off these two 6 volt batteries. 6 plus 6 is 12. So anyway, you never know what kind of extra electrical stuff you might run across. It's always best to do it this way. I have wires. Man, it's gonna be difficult with this camera. If you can see that, they've got 2 batteries up front here. So me trying to work around this. Let's see, there's a wire right there. All right, let's see what that voltage is. And again, I apologize for the camera. That's 12 volts. So I'm gonna take a piece of tape and I'm gonna mark that wire 12 volts. We're not gonna have these batteries up front anymore. I don't see anything there. Don't see anything there. And don't see anything there. This is what I'm working with. So I'm obviously gonna have to unbolt this clay basket. That's what I was trying to spit it out. Unbolt this clay's basket just to get those batteries out of there. So apologize for my camera skills. So we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 batteries. That's my 48 volts. So I'm gonna get those out the way. I'm also gonna look at my controller and find out, well, this is gonna be my main positive. I know that. And it goes right over here to my solenoid. So that's gonna go to my eco battery, and then my main negative, which goes down and right here. I guess that connects both negatives. So anyway, point of the video, don't get too confused because this is a bad boy buggy. If you've got a standard golf cart, just probe any extra wires that are coming off any battery leads and take a picture before you start. And that way you'll know what kind of voltage to put it back once you do your lithium conversion to make everything. All right, guys, hopefully that video will help you. It's a little short video. So anyway, if you got any questions, if you're interested in an eco battery lithium, give me a shout. I'll put my name and information right there on the screen. Give me a call. I kind of like to deal with customers, you know, over the phone. But if you prefer to text or email, that information will be right there on the screen also. Be glad to get back to you on that also. So anyway, be safe. I want these DIY lithium conversions to be as easy as possible for you. So hopefully my videos are helping. All right, you guys be sure to click and subscribe. Thanks.